Hello people, viewers, welcome to Mr. Reviews. Today I'm reviewing the fourth story arc of Digimon Adventures, or as I call it, maybe a few of the fans call it, the Dark Masters arc. And this will take place from episode 40 to episode 52, but maybe a bit of argument for the last two episodes, since, well, I got just get into it. Anyway, in episode 40, the D-Destins are in the Dizzle War again, but it seems a bit different. And they just get captured by the four Dark Masters, which are Metal Seedramon, the Metal Seedramon, Machine Dramon, Puppamon, and probably the scariest one of them all, Piedmon. Or Pipemon, or something like that. I can't remember how I pronounce it. Yeah, the four of them are all Mega Level Digimon, and they just like the floor with the D-Destins. Even the War Greymon, Melgurumon couldn't take them down. I kind of like that they just take turns messing with the D-Destins. Like first is Mel Seedramon, and then Machine Dramon. They're both firing on, but at different times, and Puppamon just control them like they're puppets on a string, and Pipemon just tell them the story, like their story, but to put in his own ending. It's kind of good. And also in this arc, a lot of the D-Destins' allies start dying. First is Tumon, the pink mouse that was on that living cluster thing that was hit on Mimi. I don't know. And then Pixamon get himself up to try to save the D-Destins. But they'll get a ride from Waymon, and there's this good part where Izzy has the idea with Carrie's whistle to signal. I think it was to signal a way, like the way Waymon should go or something. Like, I haven't really watched the episode in a while, but it got a good idea. Of course, he gets taken out well, and when Mimi tries to just put up some memorial crosses, Ty just giving out, saying that there's war and that it's just head on, but Mimi can't really hear it, and masking out to him to say like not everybody has ice in their veins like Ty does. Seeing there's a bit of friction in the group, but like one of these months, I forget who, the kids are just tired and seeing their friends, so I must be part of why they're like angry and at each other's throats. But anyway, eventually they do take care or destroy Metal Seedramon when there's a hermit crab Digimon tries to capture them, but they escape. Just in this arc, it seems like Ty and Matt are the only ones are taking down one of the Dark Masters each. But there's argument for the last one, but I'll get that later. Since War Greymon is the one that took down Mel Seedramon. And this Dark Master to be well, already taken down, but confronting the kids is Puppamon. And he has his house on the island, and he also has his board with I think voodoo dolls of the kids, and when he moves them around or flips them upside down, the kids do that as well, and their Digimon are just in the trees or something. Well, he actually goes to two of the kids, Matt and TK, because this one's TK is his play partner or something. Matt really don't want to do it, but Pokemon just ties him up with something, and TK just goes thinking that Pokemon might hurt Matt or something. And the game Pokemon wants to play with TK tag with guns. Yes, this was cut out of the 80s stuff, but still. I think TK is like 8 or 7, so a kid that young having a gun and having a gun point at him is just wow. That's really dark. And eventually Pokemon does find TK, but TK had a bit of a plan to get away from Pokemon, but he just saying that he had no real friends and that his games are boring. Pokemon hears that, he just goes off and actually tries to create a friend to prove TK does have like friends and that. That's when TK and Paimon later find the room with the voodoo dolls and the map team to control the kids, and just takes them and destroys the controls, and said the other way the Pokemon was moving the kid was by control, since he can control the island. So during that time Matt was just worried, and they're go up against one of Pokemon's minions. I forget the name of the thing, but it looks a bit like a toucan or something. And he thought that if he just like held out for a while, the thing might give TK's location. But when Sora got the Vmon or Veomon, to Digivolve and destroy the thing, he just got really mad. And turned out his crest and Digivice were working, so he's a bit worried about that. And we see TK alright. He is relieved, but he's also a bit upset because it seems like TK doesn't need it anymore, and he thought that was like his purpose in life. So anyway, next episode, the Tiners get chased by these Digimon that are in like trash cans and have a rocket launcher that shoots pink poo at them. Yeah, they say it's slow, but like with the Numemon back in the first arc, it's obvious it's poo. And maybe actually catches it and throws it back at the guy. And while that's happening, Matt is just talking to a Gobmon and just being all moody and that. And then Treymon shows up, and he's like basically a tree Digimon with a Martin Brando mustache. I don't know. And he just manipulates Matt, saying that Tai is the problem and he needs to defeat Tai or kill Tai, whatever, to get the TK's affections back. I don't know what the right word is, because he's just saying, Matt's just saying that Ty's been a better big brother to TK than he was. So and Matt just believes the walking cherry tree, and that just causes a fight between him and Ty, and now Garurumon, and later on War Greymon, since now Garurumon just attacked Agumon for I don't know. And when those two are fighting, all the others start arguing as well, with Mimi being upset with the fight and sort of trying to calm down, and Gomamon thinking they should try and stop them, but Gatomon thinking they should just let them fight each other, since it's a dog-eat-dog world. Pokemon thinking that the guy hate each other. That's why Carrie sees some sort of light thing, and for some reason in the English dub he says he's not afraid, but I don't really get why they put that in, and the light thing actually possesses Carrie, and it's probably one of the people that were in the digital world before tying the others, because it shows like the creation of their Digimon and the attacking crests, or not really creation of their Digimon, that's like their Digimon in their eggs. And actually saw some young Jedi, and it turns out that Paimon and that were around in before the children were there. So, and is there a reason why he looks like Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan Kenobi? Like, I don't know if Phantom Menace came out before or after this in Japan. So is it just a coincidence? I don't know. And turns out the reason that Gatomon was alone all her life was Paimon actually attacked the Jedi, and he just got the eggs that the future Digimon were in, and actually got into a Garurumon, a metal robotic type Digimon, and actually fell, and her egg actually fell out of the thing. Another reason this was shown, because Matt was just thinking that maybe they were wrong about their choices or something. I don't know. Then the beginning just shows the Greymon and Paramon fight again. I don't know. Another thing I don't get from this, they said in the second arc that the Deadmon had the crests, but so the Jedi had them, I think. And also know that the research lab that the Jedi that were in had the door that Myosmon used to get to the real world on the keycard thing. Is Myosmon Castle just the research lab, or did he steal both things? I don't know. I guess that's what you get when the series was planned for 13 episodes. Yeah. And after that, Matt decides to leave, since he thinks he's going to need some time alone, since his crest of friendship still isn't glowing. And then Mimi thinks Cecil to stay behind as well, since he can't really take more to fight and joke, so I'd stay with her. Yeah, the group is just breaking apart. Next episode, Ty just doubting his skills as a leader, but still goes after Pokemon with the TK, Carrie, and Izzy and Sora and the others. With Mimi and Joe, they get an encounter with the Ogremon, but then they just pass them up. And then the return of Etamon. Ugh. Well, I'll say return, but he actually digivolved to his mega level, Metal Etamon. Basically, his skin just turned metal silver, and his Mojimon, the doll thing, turned into a maroon Mojimon doll, or something like that. I can't remember the name. Yeah, he gives the backstory of how he became mega level, but I barely remember it. It's something to do with the vortex that sucked Ty and Metal Greymon and himself into the real world or whatever. I just don't know. Anyway, they just run from him, and then they just find a Saber Leomon. Yeah, I don't know how they didn't know that was just Leomon. It looks like him that he's on all four legs and has a saber teeth. Anyway, then they just go to that restaurant that Joe and Matt used to work in, and that's me up with the Mondo Gekomon and his rookie form, since the castle that they're in was destroyed as well. And again, maybe Henry Ford and Edmond as he finds them. And then one of the traditions that started off in this and goes on in every, or well, nearly every Digimon season, Digimon dies. Yeah, this season to put in a lot of the traditions that be in a lot of Digimon seasons. Like the leader of the group will have goggles. He will go. The second command always be the calm and collective person that argues with the leader, and the leader be a hothead. As I said, Leomon will always die. It didn't happen. It won't happen in the second season after this, but it happens in a few other seasons. And after he died, Joe Mimi thinks that he'll be reborn in the primary village, but Oman says that when the Dark Masters took over, the primary village was like tainted, so that none of the dead Digimon would ever come back. So they just decided to find their other allies to mount an attack on the Dark Masters when they just catch up with the others. Speaking of the others, they're battling against Pokemon who can bring his house to life. I thought I'd seen a lot of bizarre things in this season, but he does get destroyed by a Metal Garurumon. And it's kind of funny that he tried to take control of the wolf, but it wouldn't really work. I don't know. Anyway, after that, after two of my favorite episodes from the series, and the first one is Carrie is sick, and Ty is getting a flashback of the last time he was sick, and they're trying to find a hospital or something, since they don't have any medicine. And they go over to the city to have different like landmarks from different countries, like the Empire State Building, the entire Pisa, and actually make a reference to Disney World in the English version. Oh. Anyway, they find this house to put Carrie in, and Ty and Izzy just go off, and TK wants to go to find the hospital, but Ty said that he's just last line of defense and he needs him to take care of Carrie. And Izzy tries like hacking the phone lines or something to find a map to a hospital. That's when Mr.Who and his lackeys find out what they're doing. Well, find out where they're going, not what they're doing, but whatever. And when they're at the hospital, Ty again gets a flashback of when last time Carrie was sick, and almost something out of it. And a bit of a good line where they're looking for the medicine, and they don't really know what they're looking for. And Ty Wilson Joe's here and saying that's Doctor's kid, for they never here when you need him. Anyway, they get attacked, and eventually they find out that they were actually tracking Izzy trying to look at the map to see where hospital is. Ty just gets really mad and just provokes Izzy, but eventually he does calm down and gets upset, and then he just confesses that Carrie once nearly died because of him, because when he was younger he came home to his home, but he went for some soccer, but he knew Carrie was sick, but he thought that the sunlight might stir her up or something. And when they're playing, she fainted, or just lost consciousness, or maybe the same thing. And when the mom and dad were at the hospital, the mom just slapped Ty in the face. And yes, they don't show it in the English dub, but they leave a mark there. And the worst thing for Ty about the whole experience Carrie was mad at him. When he came home, the first words he said was he was sorry that he's not any good at playing soccer and he'll probably never want to play with her again. Now this is a good moment for Ty, since he feels a lot guilty, and he's thinking Carrie's just a better person than he is, and just brings out a lot of emotions for him. But this whole thing comes out straight out of nowhere. Not in any other episodes, especially in the third arc, have they shown that he's super protective of his sister, or the whole backstory of her being sick. Just I think they put out their ass or something. I don't know. I have a theory that the times he got sick was after their encounter with the Agumon, like from the movie, since I think he's of the same age in the movie as he did in the flashback. And when he was doing the whistle to wake up Greymon, he was coughing a bit. Yeah. Anyway, eventually Izzy has his trick to to trick Machinetron into thinking they're just messing up with his devices, but Machinetron just decides to fire on everything, all the buildings, just everywhere. You just kill anything or destroy anything just to get these kids. And eventually, Tiners do go back to the house where Carrie, TK, and Sora are. But before they go in, it actually bombed. And Ty thinks Carrie is dead. But it turns out TK got him out in time. But then Digimon shows them when they fall through a hole. Yeah. Anyway, that's after that TK, Sora, and Carrie are separated from Ty, Izzy, and Carrie actually wakes up after the fall, and Sora gives her the medicine that Ty got her, even though she's better. Yeah, why did he have to go get the medicine if he's gonna get better next episode? I don't get it. Anyway, they just walk through tunnels and find these Numamon that are being put into slave labor by Maroon Mojimon or something, who works for Machinetron. When Mojimon just finds them, TK and Sora run, but Carrie stays. I'm sorry, she's glowing. Yeah, this is like an aftermath of when the Dizzle, well, God or something possessed her. I don't know, and just frees all the Numamon, and then they declare her their queen for some reason. Wanna be princess since he's like younger? I don't know. And since she uses her light power to like chop off Maroon Mojimon's arm, and when he tells Machinetron what happened, Machinetron just kills him. I don't know. Anyway, with TK and Ty, they're just looking for the others, and these ones are tired, and TK's trying to tell Ty maybe he should rest, but Ty just fixated on finding Carrie, and once again when TK, or no, Izzy is just giving up to Ty tried to punch him again, but then they hear somebody coming and try to apologize by saying to Izzy that he can punch him if he wants to. Oh yeah, and the reason they're hiding Agumon find it hard to digivolve. And I find it funny that in the inversion he's saying, yeah, I'm Greymon, I'm bad, I just find it funny. I don't know. I know this this show has some bad jokes, but sometimes they have good ones as well. Not brilliant, but so good. And it turns out the thing of following them is Andromon. And when he mentioned Carrie, he's like, you mean Queen Carrie? Yeah, never bring this up again. Or even in the second season. I don't know. Anyway, Carrie lets us bump into Machine-Tron and then Numon try to protect Carrie and they get destroyed, obviously because they're weak. And Carrie just faints, maybe because of the light thing, I don't know. And then Tiny others show up and Metal Greymon takes down Machine-Tron and the island just starts go back to normal. And at this point that there's only one Dinosaur left, but there's a little bit of filler. First with Joe and Mimi, with Joe thinking he needs to prove himself to be reliable by trying to find Matt when he just head to Primary Village where Eagleexmon has Matt's harmonica. And when he hears that TK and Palmer are fighting, he wants to fight as well. And Tiny others just go off to fight Pipeon. It seems like they're going around circles, but eventually they get to him. And Tiny sends TK and Sword to fight Matt since he thinks he might need him. With Matt, he and Gobmon are in this cave of sadness or something, since Matt is just saying how bad a brother he is, and he just wants to be alone, and there's this dark aura coming out from the cave, and it just takes Gobmon biting him to get him out of the emo phase? I don't know. And it turned out that Matt kind of blames his mom for the divorce, maybe some of it, but I don't know. And he just said, come on, he never wanted to cry. He couldn't bear himself to let people see him cry, even though he cried for a tie, and none of TK saw him cry when my Pokemon killed Pokemon and Gotsomon. But anyway, the cave just disappeared when Matt just accepts of the battle in his life, or just puts behind him, and they'll be able to find him. But Sora actually finds the cave as well, and before this, he was having doubts about finding Matt and whether they win, and that just gets amplified. And just take Joe and Matt to get out. I have to say, I think the stuff in the cave was done better with Matt, since he had this whole arc thing and Sword just came out of nowhere, but I don't know. Anyway, he just head where Ty is, and he and Wargreymon was about to get defeated, since Paimon using some sword and some sort of red flame thing, I don't know. Melgroom was able to power up Wargreymon, and Time Matt just apologize to each other about their fights. Their fight between Paimon has been one of the weirdest, since he uses this handkerchief to turn some of the humans and Digimon into keychains. Yeah, and that's the kid actually run inside his mansion or whatever in this on Spiral Mountain. Yeah, that's what mountain is called in this. Before it was called Infinity Mountain, but I mean, for some reason there's the trapeze thing, no thing you hold. And slowly he gets nearly every of the destinies, only Carrie and TK are left, and thanks to Gomon, he able to get Matt's keychain form or whatever. And only by taking what Matt would say when he and Carrie are fallen from somewhere, since they're climbing up a rope and Paimon's cutting it with his swords. And a bit of a funny moment where he's saying like I think you're falling for each other. Kind of funny moment, but I guess the English writers also shipped TK and Carrie, but thanks to what he thinks Matt would say, his crest of light finally activates. I think it's activated at some time in my Osmon arc, but whatever. And Asmon becomes Magnet Asmon, able to catch Carrie and TK, and also bring the others back to normal. They finally fight Piedmon together because Mimi turns up with their allies, but Piedmon has some allies as well. I forgot to recall, but it looked like a cross between gremlins and the flying monkeys. And Mega Asmon was able to defeat the Piedmon by using some sort of stone door thing that opens a portal somewhere, and they're only able to get him in thanks to everybody else attacking. Since he's gone, Spider-Man's starting to dissolve. Then some sort of blast comes out of it, because it turns out that the Dark Masters will try and resurrect this ultimate Digimon, or this legendary Digimon called a Pokemon. Jenna just explains the backstory of Pokemon. He's basically made up of all the data of all the bad Digimon that are destroyed. And they actually have a scene on an outline of some other kids that are in this world before tying the others. Now, I'm thinking that in the Japanese version, Pokemon was just a very emo-ish, but in the English version, it's just make him a bit jokey. Yes, he had some moments where he felt sorry for him, but I think the writers just want to be funny at some points. Because he's depressed when when he's comparing the kids having a life outside in the light or something. He just asking why did they get the pizza, why he gets the crust, so why is he laughing, so he's supposed to be upset. I don't know. And he can kind of duplicate or mimic the other Digimon's attacks, so it's kind of hard. And able to de-digivolve the Digimon, so extra hard. And the thing to make him a god, he turned the kids into data. Yeah. They're just in this, I think, a different plane of existence that only has numbers. Now, this is another tradition that the Digimon series had made up. Basically, by the second to last episode, the kids are supposed to reflect on how they've grown over the course of their adventure and come back even stronger than last time. And this kind of works with some of them thinking about giving up or something like that, but the Digimon just saying what they like about the kids and how they made them better, or how they made each other better, or something like that, or just talk about some moments. Oh yeah, and before they did that, the Pokemon actually destroyed their crests, but later on they found out that the crests are something that's inside them. Since some of them seem to connect with some of their traits. Matt was saying that it isn't just that since his quest is friendship for everybody. Yeah, some of that stuff, some of that makes no sense. Like, that mean that Ty's courage for everybody, or Joe's reliability is for everybody, or Mimi's sincerity is for everybody? I just don't know. Anyway, then there's a fight between the Digimon and the Pokemon, and they do destroy him, but then there's just a big explosion that would have killed the others, but then the Digivice is able to contain it. How powerful are those little things? Like, able to turn a good Digimon, or bad Digimon back to good, and able to make a barrier for explosion. I just don't know. Anyway, the Digitons win, and they think that they're able to stay for a long time, but since what the bad guys did was the reason why there's a time difference between the digital world and real world, the portal to the real world from the digital world, that's the that'll be closed for in about 2 more minutes or whatever. So they have to say goodbyes quick, with Matt just playing harmonica, Ty and Agumon just remembering some things. Zora and Digimon having a mother and child moment. TK and Patamon just crying and promising they see her again, and Joe being jokey with Gomamon, and Carrie giving Gotomon her whistle, even though they in the second scene they don't show her having it, but in the 4th movie in the Digimon Try series, he has it. I don't know. Oh yeah, and before that, they actually take a picture in primary rooms, which was good. And Patamon is just hiding from Mimi, so he wants to say goodbye. Oh yeah, the way to go home? A trolley train. Yeah, one of those teams that are in San Francisco. Do they have those in Japan? I don't know. Anyway, everybody just says their goodbye with Gotomon blowing on the whistle. And when they're going off, Mimi taking the Patamon isn't gonna say goodbye, but then you just see the Digimon waving and running while the train's going, and Mimi's hat blown off while Hey Digimon is playing. I think it's the only time it works, like with the song. I don't know. And this episode just ends with Ty narrating that they thought they'll never see their partners again, but turned out they're wrong. Just making it into a full circle. So that's the end of the 1st season. Let's just say, even though some of the stuff didn't work, like the jokes and not many of the characters have like that big of a character development, except for like Ty, Matt, Izzy, maybe Joe. I don't know. The series still holds up, and some of the songs in it are good, even if they don't fit into the moment. And Changing the Power has been my favorite songs from the 1st season. It's just great. Let's see what else. Just with the characters changing, with like Matt being a bit of a lone wolf at the beginning, but then decides to let people in more, and Joe being scared around him, but then getting a little bit braver and confident in himself and being more reliable, or Izzy just being on his laptop all the time, but realizing maybe he should interact with people more, or Mimi acting like a shallow rich girl, but learning about sincerity or whatever. I'd say Sora and Carrie and maybe a little bit Mimi and Kike were kind of bad character developments, but don't know. Good thing that didn't want to try fix that. So anyway, next time will be the second Digimon movie. I think might took place a year after seeing, since they're just Digimon taking over, or just in the internet trying to destroy something. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, till next time, I'm Stu. See you guys.